Yo, yo, we in this bitch. Y'all already know the vibes. Let me invite the gang in. Drop it in the chat. I already know my guys gonna come through. Y'all already know the vibes, man. My fault. I had to invite the guys in. Hey, man, that second press conference definitely was more entertaining than the last one, in my opinion. Still took forever to come on, per usual. Um, Gervonta Davis still not really approaching it with just like his regular team. So I'm just wondering what adjustments will he possibly make if he's looking to make adjustments. And then the next thing I will question is why. Um, do we feel like he got to push himself harder this camp and they not necessarily pushing him harder? We got to figure that shit out. Also, I'm going to wait till the room get built up a little bit more, man. We got to talk this Eddie Hearn discussing the Jaron ENNIS situation. It has been a mishaps. That whole they made an offer for Virgil at 147 shit is cat. Come from the horse's mouth. That shit was cat. They never made an offer at 147. Also, which I thought it could be possible or possibly happening, right? Was it was more offers on the table. We're gonna discuss all that shit tonight, though. We getting into this shit. You get what I'm saying? We getting into this shit tonight for sure, because the truth has to be spoken. When I'm wrong, I get on here and tell y'all I'm wrong. Because sometimes I get in here and argue with some of you motherfuckers. It be all love, but, we talk shit amongst each other. And if I feel like I'm wrong, which yesterday I got on here and I said, yo, listen, the way it sounded, and it kind of sounded like Boots might have, you know what I mean? Y'all can kind of call it a duck. But after Eddie Hearn broke that shit down today, he ain't really got nothing to speak on because he behind the scenes he's still making fights happen, and he making fights that are actually bigger than the Virgil Ortiz fight. Now, if the next fight is not bigger than the Virgil Ortiz fight, then regardless, he deserves criticism. I will make sure that me, myself, and I will get on this platform and grind his ass up to sawdust, not in the sense of hating, but in the sense of just being transparent and calling it how it is. But if his next fight is a unification bout, which it should be, I am pretty sure he's going to get more than $8 million. It may not be guaranteed $8 million, but he also will get good back end paper. Because at the end of the day, dude is a draw. After his last fight, he got about half million followers on Instagram, bro. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he got some of them the first time he went to Fargo, but the second time his shit started going up crazy. I ain't been on his shit lately, so. But yeah, we gotta definitely get into this boot shit, and I need any of my boot haters. You know what I mean? That's a part of the game. That pop the fuck out and talk y'all shit and let me talk my shit. Cause when it's time for y'all to say what y'all gotta say about him and y'all criticisms, I let y'all niggas live, so you gotta let me live too. So, that I'm glad that situation figured out. For some reason, people still trying to talk about Virgil as if he's the big bad gatekeeper and he's a big money fighter, some shit, and no matter what, Boots ducked him. Meanwhile, he making bigger deals behind the scenes to get a bigger fight. Regardless of what y'all think he gonna do at 54 competitively or not, he following the money and he following the belts. There are more important fights. So I'm excited about that. And the information in reference to the updates about Jaron Boots Ennis, I heard maybe a few hours ago now. So yeah, like I'm definitely fucking excited. Cause motherfuckers be quick to burn him down, but nobody not gonna put out the information on the update from Eddie to actually give us what actually happened. So again, those rumors of him offering Virgil a fight at 147, that shit is cat. And I'm realizing that's happening a lot. A lot of these media dudes, they want clicks, bro. Listen, bro, I'm a growing this shit regardless. I'm not looking to do it overnight. I want to be surrounded around real guys who really love the sport. If you really love the sport, we really try to talk the sport, bro. I'm not in a rush to grow, bro. I don't need 100 million people watching me. I don't need 100 million likes. I could give a fuck about the likes. My whole point to do this is I love boxing. I want to be able to get on here and communicate with other people who love boxing. That's the only reason why I do this content shit, bro. It ain't. It's not about no quick money grab and all that. Niggas not get money other ways. It's again, I want to be able to build with like-minded people. And you know what I mean? So far, even with some guys that I don't agree with all the time. My nigga Young Beast, we don't agree every day, but at the same time, he still got the mind of his own, and he got a little information with him. He got a little game with him. So, you know, we gonna build. How y'all feel about that Gervonta Tank Davis press conference tonight? That shit actually was popping. I ain't gonna lie. He was looking for the crowd to be on some shit. Once the crowd got on some shit, he got on some shit. I still feel like it's gonna be a respect with Lamont Roach, and he ain't really gonna be playing games with him. What it look like, my guy? He ain't gonna be playing games with him and all that shit. So, you know, I actually like this fight, bro. I wasn't interested in it at all, but I changed my mind, man. Press conference got just like a different energy that I ain't seen. But I got some interesting topics to discuss in regards to Gervonta Tank Davis as well. But if anybody want to get on and we discuss boots first, you get what I'm saying? Anybody. As long as you know what the fuck you talking about and you got an opinion on your own, you try and jump on the StreamYard and we be able to talk shit about this boot shit. And you know what I mean? Let's get down to the nitty gritty with this shit. Like, let's talk some real shit. Cause, you know, motherfuckers I understand the internet moves too fast. And I understand that it's kind of on Boots because he don't get on the internet and let motherfuckers know what it is. Like, he could have told us, yeah, listen, I got a bigger deal on the plate. I ain't fucking with Virgil right now. But all of that, Virgil team talking shit like, oh, Boots can't never get a fight. That shit is wild, my nigga. What it look
Yo, what's
like,
that
bro?
word?
Hey, I'm a little hot tonight, bro.
What happened?
Nah, you know, Eddie Hearn put out the accurate information in regards to the negotiations with Virgil Ortiz.
Right,
And you know, right now the media game fucked up. And the reason why I say that is because niggas are hearing information and then they gotta put their own sauce on it so they can stand out and they get extra clicks.
right,
So the 147 shit, that shit was a rumor. They never offered the nigga to fight at 147. It was always 54 from the gate.
right,
Now what happened was Turkey wanted to make the deal. He go back to Boots. He said, yeah, listen, you got to decide if you want to do 47 to 54 because they had other offers on the table at 47. Unification box at 47 to make it clear. He said, man, listen, I want the belts. So Eddie Hearn is putting it out there. His next fight is a big fight because they've been was trying to get the belts, and that was his purpose for signing. And Eddie Hearn said he want to keep his word and help him get the belts if he want to stay at 47.
right.
So if
Now,
the nigga going to go unify, can we still consider him a duck?
man, it's crazy you said it because I ain't gonna say which YouTube, but I just watched a YouTube video and dude broke it down different. He was saying that, well, he played. Well, this is what Turkey Al Rashid said. He did say that he was trying to reach out to Boots to fight bruh at 54, and he was just like Boots just started answering the calls. So he was like that YouTube was trying to like represent as him ducking in a
See,
way.
that be the bullshit because that ain't how it work. How it work is Turkey talk to Eddie talk to Boots. It's always a chain of command. These niggas, these niggas don't understand that though because they don't be knowing shit about what actually be going on.
Right.
I actually have the luxury to sit down with some of these coaches, you know, for an hour or two and actually talk the business. Fuck just the sport, like what actually be going on. So Eddie was talking to the Puerto Rican kid on Fight Hype, right? Major publication in this space. Been here way before some of these lying ass niggas been here. We gonna keep it 1,000. Eddie Hearn blatantly said, I seen Eddie Hearn say it out his own fucking mouth. Yeah, we was in negotiations. We also had other calls after the Karen fight, basically. I told Boots, listen, you guys decide you want to go to 54 47. Because, yeah, he said what he said after a fight. But when niggas got taken into consideration, his shit still was rattled, his head throbbing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's saying how he feel in that moment. That doesn't necessarily mean that's where he want to take his business. That just mean that's just how you feel in that moment. You give a motherfucker a little bit of time for shit to settle. You know how it go. Whenever you got something on your mind in the heat of the moment, you totally different versus to where you kind of sit on that shit for a second. Then you be like, oh no, fuck that. This is how we gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? You might figure out a easier way
Hell
or
yeah.
a better way for you, right? Because I don't want to say easier, like because there ain't none of them champs. I'm not gonna say those champs is easier than Virgil Ortiz because he ain't got no fucking belt. They do.
Facts.
So
Now, what you saying is true though. But people think the boxers be robots or something. But go ahead.
yeah, but and then they had it to where Virgil Ortiz team. I just seen the post. Oh, we'll never fight Boots. First of all, you niggas don't even got no belt or nothing. You ain't no champion. You never been a champion. So cut all of that shit like you just one of them, like you one of them guys, and a motherfucker guy come see you. You not that yet. You got more work to do.
Nah, that's
But
a fact.
they trying to capitalize on the buzz because motherfuckers gonna be on his dick and act like he ain't get dropped his last 2 times. If we comparing them performances, bro, we got a motherfucker that was dominant versus a motherfucker that damn near lost and got gifted to win, bro. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Literally.
We gotta be smarter than that.
Literally though.
We gotta be smarter than that. I ain't
They
saying you
be
gotta
picking and
like the
choosing.
nigga Boots for all you could think down the line he gonna get exposed, whatever you want to feel. But meet me in the middle with this shit. We gotta be smarter than that. If he pop out and his next fight is a unification bout and he making more than his $8 million, because think about it, he got damn near 5 for amnesia.
Yep.
A last minute replacement nigga, he still got 5. So imagine a champion that he can go through a whole camp with and it possibly be pay-per-view. He getting more than 8, bro. So we gotta be smarter than that. It's just like what's happening is these niggas on the internet, especially when it come to black fighters, and this is why I mainly be talking about black fighters. I love Mexican fighters. I love Puerto Rican fighters. You get what I'm saying? I love the card that's going on with the zone this weekend. But I talk more about black fighters because niggas be trying to tear them down so fast, so easy, off the slightest bit of things.
Facts.
No, hey Adam,
And they
yesterday,
actually be winning. That's the
hey,
crazy part.
right, be dominating, they still be bashing them. Adam, what I'm saying is, yesterday I got on here and I said, listen, I ain't sure what's going on. It wasn't really no clarification because Boots don't get online and talk. I put it out there. I put it out there and said, yo, listen, uh, I'm not sure if it ducked. It do look a little iffy. If y'all think he ducked, y'all can always get on the platform and speak y'all mind. But after today, Eddie Hearn made it. He confirmed it, bro. He literally said it. Listen, we fighting for a belt next fight. So why the fuck, if I can go get a belt, more money, and a belt, something that's gonna ground me more and make it to where my stock rise, rather than some quote unquote Mexican warrior, and that's no disrespect, bro. The fuck out of here. That's not enough. Oh my god. Now niggas talking about they got Ortiz beating Boots. Bro, if we comparing the last 2 performances, bro, then you just going off your opinion and your heart. You're not necessarily going off the eye test.
Hey, Walter D, if you think that, then do you think Virgil, hold on, do you think Boots can beat Boachuk? That's what I want to know. Walter D.
Yo, talk to me, Team Shakur.
Hey, brother, peace.
Amen. What
I got
up?
a question. Got a
Talk to me.
question for you. You said something that I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I think it's not entirely true when you said that Turkey doesn't deal directly with fighters. He
No.
does. He goes.
No.
He goes. I'll give you an example. He
Bro,
contacted.
I can,
He,
I
go
can.
ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm listening.
listen,
I'm listening. I'm listening. Go
just
ahead.
meet me in the middle here. This is not. I'm not one of them niggas that's just getting on YouTube talking shit. I can literally pull up videos of me being next to Boots while he in camp recording throughout the whole process. Team Shakur, but go ahead and chat. I'll let you say whatever you
No,
got to say. I
the
apologize.
exact. No, you're good. The example I was going to give you was that Turkey Al-Sheikh will contact by many different ways through
Yes.
promoters, of course, but he also will make contact directly with the fighter. An example of that would be Big Baby Anderson. He
Yeah.
contacted him directly, presented a deal to him. He then took that back to Top Rank, and Top Rank approved and said, go for it. So those are examples. That's just one example of Turkey contacting or dealing directly initially, not just in the entire process, but just to be able to see where your head is at and make an offer or
I mean,
verbally, whatever.
now
Go ahead.
listen. I agree. I agree that might have possibly happened, but ultimately he might have got him right after the fight to where
I
he
agree.
didn't even
No,
get a
okay.
chance to settle in and get his thoughts together.
Now
So
that right, that
I
angle,
got a
I agree.
question, Team Shakur.
Go ahead.
So if he was to fight a unification bout next fight, are we
Yes.
still saying that he dug Virgil?
So if he's the fight of unification next fight, then no, I will not consider him a duck. But here's my question to you:
I'm listening, King.
Who do you think is going to be available for his next fight, and when do you think that fight will take place? And I'll respond.
So I do know a Montan Stanionis who was supposed to fight March 1st. Was considering to give his mandatory step aside money in order to make that fight happen. I know PBC was interested. PBC, Diane Brand, right? And they trying to
Yes.
get as many pay-per-views as they possibly fucking can.
Okay.
And
So go ahead.
Boots
I'm
being
sorry.
on the card is definitely a good pay-per-view in my opinion. Talk to me.
Hey,
So
hold on,
I
hold on,
like.
hold on. Let me pause real quick. Time out. How did he look such at 47 when he dominated in every round? What are we talking about? But go
Well,
ahead.
so I like to answer that too. But the thing is this. So I get what you're saying. So let's look at the 47 landscape. We already know that Mario Barrios is already in conversation with trying to get
Kind of been.
a counter Ben. So he's off the table for right now. Not saying he's
Yes.
going to be off the table for the entire year, but we're going to look at the time frame that Boots could fight. Okay, so let's just say within from January, February, March. Let's say because Eddie Hearn said that if he doesn't get on this card, he's looking to probably return sometime. What, April? Did he say that? April or May? Did he say that?
Yeah, that would make sense though, because he just did camp the last 7 months back to back. You gotta get your body
So
a break.
okay,
That boy
got you.
Leverage, man, bit.
No, I got you. I understand what you're saying. So let's look at the champs that are going to be available, right? So we know Mario Barrios is going to be kind of already looking at something else.
Yeah,
We
Manny
know that
Pacquiao
Brian
kind
no,
of been.
yep. We know that Brian Norman Jr. is scheduled to fight in March,
Derek
supposedly,
Cuevas, yeah.
right? Cool. So he's off the table. So that leaves Stanionis, who also has a fight on Gervonta Davis undercard, correct?
Yes.
But you're saying that he may take step aside money to avoid that fight?
Yeah, the
Okay,
mandatory.
cool. Okay, makes sense.
You
Okay,
figure
fair
you
enough.
figure it'll be damn near what his paycheck is already, and he'll still have the mandatory.
Got you.
Why not? I can basically just
Stanionis is with PBC, right?
yes.
Okay, cool. And the fourth fighter was who again? I forgot. Who's the fourth fighter?
No,
And it's Boots. It's
that's
Boots,
everybody.
right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Okay,
everybody.
yeah. So looking at it, Stanionis is probably his only opportunity. Well, I ain't gonna say only, but let's just say
This
Stanionis.
is only
But
opportunity for right now. But I
yeah,
told you that's
now,
the one that's interested in him.
but so you think his next fight will be a unification? If Stanionis, I don't think PBC gonna play ball because PBC. That's
Nah,
my opinion now.
they been said they
But
was interested before this Virgil shit started going wild.
But remember when Eddie Hearn sent out the offer for Barrios and Stanionis, they didn't even entertain it,
I
bro.
understand that was before, but then they seen Boots getting hit. Motherfuckers feel like they got a shot. They feel like they seen something.
I don't think PBC gonna want to have the belts over by Eddie Hearn. I don't think they
Bro,
want
you
Eddie
gotta
Hearn to have.
realize this is still a game. This is still a game of chance.
Okay,
Standing on
say
his
no more.
standing on his feel like he sees holes, which
All
we
right,
can all agree. Boots' last performance,
I understand.
we all seen holes. That's why we got this motherfucker in the comments that's talking about my man Walter. That's talking about Boots as if he got beat the fuck up, but he
What?
forgetting Virgil got dropped twice and damn near lost
For
by a
sure. I
former
mean,
fighter.
But
yeah,
he's a
yeah,
monster
yes.
though. They think he a monster though.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
So then, brother. So then, tell me this. Then, so tell me this. Now, I got to hear your honest, objective perspective on this.
Yes.
So you don't think it would make sense for Boots to move up,
No.
have one
For a
fight at 154?
non-champion? No.
No,
Because
wait, hold on,
he
though.
can make more
Okay,
money off the unification bout.
Do
but
you
No.
hold
know
on.
he got the IBF belt?
I
You
know,
know how
but
fast
let
they
me
be
ask you a
snatching
question.
them IBF belts?
No, let me ask you a question though. Boots already fulfilled his mandatory by fighting Karen. The
Yes.
IBF is not going to just strip you or immediately. They give you a certain amount of time
Yeah,
so that you can
he got a
determine.
year.
He got a
got a
year.
year.
So thank you for being honest. So let's make it clear that you have a year to decide if you're going to stay with the IBF at that weight class or you're going to leave the belt alone and go up at the 154 weight class.
To
Now,
go fight
correct.
this non-champion in
I,
Virgil Ortiz.
okay, I got you, but you keep saying he's a non-champion, which he's
He
right. You're right.
is.
But he has a name though, right?
He's okay. It's
No,
not
no,
it's
no.
not bigger. It's not bigger than the champion, bro.
No, okay, so here's what I'm saying to you. Between me and you, I don't think Virgil Ortiz is all that. So we're on the
All
same
right,
page.
amen. Thank you. Thank
But
you.
here's the thing though.
I thought you
Here's
was
the
about
thing
to try
though.
to convince me he the biggest
No, but
warrior at
no,
54.
no, but here's the thing though. Even though I don't think he's all that, he's still somebody that the world or an aspect of the world, a boxing community, thinks he is all that because he has shown grit even at when you're dealing with issues and adverse, when you're dealing
Yeah,
with problems, right?
but this the thing though. When it come to Boots, right? Is
Yeah.
he ain't all of that. But when it come to Virgil, it turning to grit. Why Boots don't have that same grit?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know if Boots has the grit because he hasn't been in there with somebody that can bring that grit out of him. I don't know. I gotta see him.
Well, my whole thing is, listen, y'all got to meet me. Y'all got to meet me and be realistic. I like what you're saying. I really love your thought process. I need you on the panel more often because I like to talk to guys who gonna challenge thoughts, right? So
Yeah.
I appreciate that first and foremost. And all I'm saying is, we basically want him to go step up to 54 to go fight a non-champion when he may have a champion next. Now,
I got you.
If his next fight was Karen again, obviously it was a fucking duck, right? We
Say
can
no
say
more.
that if it's along the lines of that, he don't get a mandatory for 12 months, so he clear.
Understood.
Why the fuck can't he go undisputed? He gonna make the $8 million ain't nothing. David Evanesian, he got 4 point something. You get what I'm saying? So a
Understood.
unification about if we include him back in, he gonna make over $8 million. He actually sell. To keep it 1,000 with y'all, Virgil, the events that he hosts in Texas, bro.
Yes.
He don't sell like that.
I mean, we get it. I mean, we Boots.
He don't sell like that.
Boots, obviously, hometown. Yes, he does numbers. So I agree with you. But
Stanton is probably doing more numbers than Virgil Ortiz. So he got the belt. He can help him make more money, so they both can get a healthy back end check.
So you think he's projected to make $8 million with Stanionis?
He's going to make more than $8 million with Stanionis.
How?
Because if they do PPV, right? What is PBC doing? They stretching out. They trying to get as many pay-per-views as possible.
Absolutely.
You know, they had it to where they was trying to tell us that they was going to make Gervonta Davis co-main. They ain't do this shit.
Yes.
They made a half-ass card with David Benavidez and Morale and Cool Boy stuff. The rest of the other shit is made. You get what I'm saying?
Understood.
And then they gave Gervonta Davis a whole nother card. Stanionis and Boots, they can main a unification bout, and that shit do numbers. And if PBC involved, it's gonna be pay-per-view, bro.
I mean, I agree with the pay-per-view, but we know that the pay-per-view model, they have to use that because they don't really have a budget anymore.
No, without a doubt. But what I'm saying is they're gonna sell because this is finally a fight that niggas want to see Boots fight. Niggas ain't want to see Boots fight Karen, and he still sold it out at like 65%. You know what I mean?
So I got you. So basically, you're projecting Boots to have his next fight maybe sometime in July, June?
I mean, he need to have it this year, which he is for sure. But y'all wanted him to fight in February, right? He just fought within the last 8 months twice. That means he went through 2 camps. He got the hardest belt to maintain.
So what do you think about Madronov? What do you think about Madronov fighting in December and then possibly fighting in February?
Listen, to each their own. His shit is a little bit different. He got less wear and tear in the proves.
Okay, understood. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Boots is a great fighter. I mean, I don't see Boots taking any. I mean, he hasn't taken much damage. I think he's young. I think he's athletic. I don't. I mean,
He was
for
he
me,
he was a little concussed that last fight, if you ask
I
me.
mean, I'm glad you're being honest. I mean,
Hmm.
I saw that, but apparently people didn't really see that as
Yeah,
much.
his
But
eyes was glassy as fuck.
you
And I
know,
be in the gym,
um,
bro. I know how that shit go, bro. I don't train
um,
like I used to, but I've been around it enough to understand what the fuck be going on. It's just that my thing is you, and it be mainly black motherfuckers. Y'all gotta stop trying to pipe all these fighters up for getting their ass whipped on. And then soon as Boots get punched in his eye one time, y'all try to make it seem like he the worst fighter to ever
so
do it.
and I'll let somebody else speak on the panel. But for me, I mean, you getting offered. That's just me. You getting offered 5 million. You know what I mean, to go up and just go wipe the floor with like you just go wipe the floor with Virgil. You know what I mean?
You
Make
just
that easy money.
just say you want to see that fight more than you want to see him unified and great. That's all you got to do.
Well, this is what let me ask you this question. I want your honest opinion. Do you think anyone at 147 is better than Virgil Ortiz fight wise?
Yeah, yes.
Who would you say?
I would say Mario Barrios. He ain't get dropped twice his last fight. I
I
was
mean,
I
listen.
would say I would say Brian Norman Jr. for sure, for sure. And if Brian Norman Jr. move up, he'll knock him the fuck out too.
I mean, you just kind of made a point about boxing. Is I mean, listen, getting dropped. Okay, I get it. It's not
Oh
about
my
getting
god,
dropped though.
come
It's
on,
it's
bro.
about.
We saying
Go ahead.
Boots not like that, but then we trying to justify a nigga for getting cooked. We
No,
seen
I'm
the
just
nigga get put in a pot
no.
with
He did.
grease. We
Listen,
seen him with his skin
I
boiling.
I'm agreeing with you, but be honest though. I just between me and you, I think Virgil Ortiz lost that fight, but I think it was a close fight though.
All right, thank
So,
you, thank
but
you,
at the same,
thank you.
but at the same time though, Bohachuk, don't act like Bohachuk wasn't also getting punishment or feeling
Yeah,
the
he was
effect.
outworking him. He's
Okay, cool,
faster
fair
than
enough.
Boychuk. He's
Okay,
faster
cool.
than Boychuk. So yeah,
Okay, thank.
but he wasn't doing enough. He wasn't
I agree.
dropping him back.
I no, I
Now
got
see,
you. I think
now listen. He would have that shit would have been grit to me if when the nigga was dropping him, he was getting his Abdullah Mason on. That you see
for
how
sure.
that little nigga was in that round. He got dropped. What'd he do?
Yeah, you put him
He
out.
went back and got his shit back the exact way. Not no, you just punch a nigga a little bit more times. I don't give a fuck about that, man.
Say no more.
Zapata just was punching on Tevin Farmer, but Tevin Farmer was hitting him with harder shots and cooking him.
Say no more. Understood. All right, I'll let someone talk on the panel. I just want to. I'm listen.
Nah,
I'm
listen, bro.
listening.
Listen, talk your shit, man. I appreciate it. You challenging the thought processes. But listen, why are we so why are we so compassionate about Adam? And I don't know your outlook on Boots overall, but why are we so compassionate about Virgil getting rocked? But then when Boots looked sloppy against Karen and won all 12 rounds, niggas went viral for making it seem like Boots was the worst nigga to ever do it. He won
Well,
all 12 rounds.
I'll be honest with you. I think people's perspective about Boots changed when he chose not to take a Virgil fight, which I understand. Virgil's not the greatest fighter in your eyes, but at the same time, he does have a
He
name.
honored
It
me.
is a Go ahead. It is a fight that people have been wanting to see, even when they both was at 147. I think Virgil Ortiz was a great fight because Virgil Ortiz didn't look good in his last fight, and I don't think Boots looked good in his last fight.
But
It's a
hey, but
perfect
Boots
combination.
dominated. But Boots
No, Boots,
dominated. So it ain't no
Boots,
comparison.
yeah, but Boots dominated. But I'm gonna be very honest with you. To fight a man twice, I would expect he dominated the first fight. I mean, still, and guess what? Even in the dominating the first fight, people were still calling Boots little suspect. So people were expecting Boots to. When you fight somebody more than once, there has to be some type of elevation in your fight
Nah,
game, your
bro.
fight
It's just
plan.
that let's just be
Want to tell you why I
realistic.
disagree with that?
Right.
Tell me.
Because
Go ahead.
Shakur Stevenson can fight somebody 2 times and not knock him out. Do that make him weak? No. He a
Give an
pure boxer.
example.
He
Give
a
an
pure
example.
boxer. I'm
Give me
just
an
saying
example.
I'm just
No,
saying
give me an
his.
example of
What
Shakur
he said
Stevenson
in
fight somebody
gym.
Are
twice.
you gonna let me talk? Because if you're not gonna let me talk, there's no point in talking.
No, no.
What
Go
I'm
ahead. I'm just saying,
saying
give me an
is,
example. That's
what
all.
I'm saying is, because of his style, he's not gonna knock everybody out. Who says that Jaron Ennis is just a knockout artist like a Tank or a Crawford or somebody like that?
But I
It
never
just
mentioned. I never said he was. I never mentioned anything about knocking out at all.
But
Nah,
this,
you
That's
were
not
but
what
just
I
this is
said.
the
holding him.
point though.
You
But
just
this is
was
the
holding him
point.
to the
You
standard to
just said
knockouts, bro. We ain't gonna do that.
but you just said that he has a hole and he looks suspect. So what makes him look suspect if he dominating everybody? Shakur Stevenson
Okay.
can beat the same person 2 times and look superior every single round in both fights. That's the whole point.
So if we're gonna keep it 100, he fought Karen the first time. Didn't he dominate Karen the first time, guys?
Yes.
Okay, now let's be honest. In the second fight, which fight you thought was worse, the first or the second?
The second one, Karen
Why?
had his number a little bit more.
The first one
Why?
was worse than me.
But no. I like what the brother just said. But why do you think the second one was a little bit worse than the first one?
Because
the first one.
He
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He actually was getting punched on, bro.
And that's my point. And so what I'm saying, the Shakur Stevenson comparison, I get what you were trying to do. I just don't think that applies to this conversation because you have to tell me a fight where Shakur Stevenson fought somebody twice and he was getting, honestly, he was getting the person was getting off on him like heavy. I just
don't think you got the point of what I was saying.
Yeah, he not really saying like it happened. What he trying to say, bro, is you wouldn't hold him to this such high standard. Okay, he didn't get the knockout, bro. Every fight ain't gonna be a knockout. He still fucking won in a dominating fashion.
But I wasn't talking about it. I got you.
Excuse
but
my
you say he
language,
looked
but you
suspect
niggas
because
is
he couldn't
holding
finish
boots.
him. That's the point.
Hold on, Cloud. I'm sorry, bro. But
No,
you
good.
niggas is holding boots to here for cooking niggas. And then we holding Virgil up here for getting cooked by niggas. This shit is crazy.
I'll let the other person go on the panel. I'm listening.
Talk, Hippie, if you want to talk, bro. What you talk to me?
So as far as Virgil Ortiz, his last fight, he didn't look all impressive. He was getting punched all on or whatever. And Jaron ENNIS, yeah, he went the distance with Karen, but how many rounds did you think Karen won that fight? I had it 8 rounds to 4, in my opinion.
I had it 8 rounds. I had it 9 rounds to 3. I thought Karen only won 3 rounds.
Okay,
I thought he only won 3 rounds too. That's what I'm saying. So
that's fair. And I'm being modest.
We agreeing that niggas dominating. So did you see the Eddie Hearn interview a couple hours ago, Hippie?
No, I didn't.
All right, so I'm gonna update you. Basically, he put it out there, making it clear that Jaron Boots Ennis didn't duck. What happened is he's getting collectively a variety of offers, which I believe me and you had a conversation and we agreed that more people was gonna start contacting him because of how he looked in that fight. I believe we said it on videos, all of that shit. So Stanley Honest was already interested in him. So he was having a conversation with him and he was having a conversation with Virgil. And what I'm saying is if he go fight this unification bout next fight, we can't say he ducked Virgil because he
agree.
Bigger and better things. But some of these motherfuckers is holding Virgil up like he Thanos. He don't got no fucking championship, but his resume ain't that good. He don't sound like that. He just a tough ass Mexican. Let's just keep it 1,000. That's not enough. That's not enough for a motherfucker to say, no, I ain't gonna fight this champion. I'm gonna go fight Virgil. Now, if Virgil was on some Oscar De La Hoya, pretty boy, sell out a stadium type shit, then yeah, it would be a dub. But that's not the case. Virgil fights is at the smallest places possible in Texas. Some shit that Boots can pack and had niggas sitting outside mad that they couldn't get in.
So I got a question, man. So if Better Biv don't knock out Bivol in the next fight, what does that say about him?
That's a good one.
Once again,
he ain't black, bro.
Okay.
He don't get held to those standards.
Okay. I just want to make it clear.
Go ahead.
My conversation, no one heard me talk anything about knocking out. Boxing is more than just knocking someone out. What I'm saying is that when I saw the first,
we also replying to the comments too, champ. But go ahead.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He did say that because Boots couldn't knock him out in the second fight.
I never said that didn't come out my mouth, brother. I'm sorry. I don't talk about knockouts.
But check out the comment. Did that mean he overrated as fuck? Like I've been saying about Better BF. Better BF ain't overrated though. That's anything, Walter. You got some fucked up standards. At least all I can say with the Better Beef is in the Beevil, when you got 2 great people in the ring, man, it ain't gonna turn out the way that people think. You know, you got even competition. So what you're able to do with one person, you may not be able to do when you got somebody that can match your energy. And I just think that Bivol matches Better Beef energy. But I can guarantee this: I think in the second fight, I'm gonna think Better Beef gonna have a little bit more of an edge on him, though, to be honest with you, because now you done been in the ring with him. And I think that unless Bivol come with another entire different game plan to kind of offset it, I don't see Bivol winning the second fight.
Okay, now look. Now be honest and try to hear me out on this perspective. But can we really say how great Karen is because we haven't seen him fight no other top level 47 pounder.
That's
I
a
got you.
fact.
I got you. I understand what you're saying. So you're just saying that maybe Karen is better than people think, right?
If he ain't really fight nobody of par with Boots and Stanley Jonas, Mario Barrios, and so on and so forth.
Oh no, okay. I mean I can agree with you. I mean,
I
there's not a
I
there's not a,
personally say that Karen would give a lot of the welterweights problems. We just seen what happened to Mario Barrios on the Mike Tyson card. He was getting beat the fuck up. I got Karen whooping his ass. And Stanionis, he's a good fighter, but he gonna give Stanionis problems too. Like Karen ain't a guy you just walk through. He definitely the second fight with Boots. He came to fight. He was in the kitchen banging it out with him until he got dropped, and then he was on back on his bicycle. So for people to talk shit like Karen is just a weak ass opponent or a taxi cab driver, it's nonsense. Like I said, I got Karen whooping Barrios' ass.
So what I would say to that is this. I hear what you're saying. You know, I mean, I guess that's just what people do. You know what I mean? Here's the
Yeah.
thing though. Here's the thing though. Just because Boots beat Karen in the way that he did, it doesn't mean that we got to see Karen in there with someone else to be able to know. Because me personally, I don't think Karen will be able to handle the power of someone else. And I think if
The
Karen
power,
and I think
the power
go
of
ahead.
who? The only person that's punching harder than Boots is Brian Norman Jr.
And based off the Barrios last fight, that don't tell
Yeah.
Barrios was about 154, damn near 160 in that fight. And
Yeah,
he
for
was
sure.
having a hard time with the brother he was fighting that night. And he was getting
Abel
beat on.
Ramos.
So when I see something like that, and then I look at Karen and what he brings to the table, yeah, I'm going to automatically think that Karen would walk through Barrios the same way Barrios was letting the little guy beat on him. That's just me. That's
I
how I
got you.
view it.
I mean, I understand. Fair enough.
I don't think Blair is actually gonna take that fight with Karen because it's too risky, bro. You can't get in there and look good against somebody who not gonna let you hit him with no dumb shit. Boots the ducky duck. Who the fuck did he duck? If you go fight a champion versus a non-champion, who is he ducking? Gallo Negro?
What
I'm
what
trying to understand.
what the
It's
thing
really
is this.
because that them
Go
Bud fans
ahead.
pushing that narrative, bro. Because they don't have the same energy for Madrimov. Madrimov, if we being honest, Crawford and Madrimov is in the same boat as Karen and Boots. We both seen two top guys struggle with guys that we haven't really seen face top opposition. But they put Madrimov in such a high pedestal because it's Bud.
Well, I mean, to be fair though,
But
Maginov was a champion though, so I
with
wouldn't make
Boots,
that
it's
Yeah, he
comparison.
got asked
because
about. Yeah,
these Bud fans, they got something
To
against
to
him.
be to be
Who the
fair,
hell did
brother,
he get?
Maginov. Say that again.
hold on. Let him talk. Let him talk. Team Shakur, please.
No, I was done.
All right, go ahead, Team Shakur. Do you?
No, I was just saying, to be fair, I don't think that comparison needs to be made. Maginov was a champion and Bud was moving up to 154 and he decided to fight, obviously a champion at
Yeah.
154 at his
Yeah.
first fight at 154. That's what I said. We can't compare.
But
This is Jaron in his second fight with Karen, which is fine. I get it. If you guys elevate Karen up, that's fine. I mean, I will be honest with you.
elevate him up. You don't elevate him up after that fight.
See that, and that's what I want to ask you, brother. Is that this? Here's
Yes.
the thing. That Tim Tszyu fight, right? That you saw.
Yeah.
What was your thought? What did you think of Tim Tszyu prior to that fight? Did you have Tim Tszyu winning that fight going into it, or lose? You thought he was going to lose
I
that
knew
fight?
it was a 50-50 because him and his team be making badass decisions. The nigga head got cut open. The nigga head got cut open, and rather than stopping the fight and going home and healing up, they decided to let him fight blind. That's dickhead moves.
He said
I ain't
God
gonna
damn it,
Karen
lie. I
kid.
thought
is
Tim Zoo
trash.
was gonna get the win. I was
Who?
one of
Thank you.
those that thought he was gonna get the win.
I thank you for being honest, and I was too. I'm a part of it. Now,
I
don't get
did
me
too.
wrong. I agree with the dumb decisions. I do agree with that. But even with the dumb decisions, I did not think he was going to get dominated like that. What it showed me, though, brother, is that when you put certain fighters in the ring with certain other fighters, you begin to see what they really
Oh
are.
yeah, styles make fights. I
Okay,
agree.
so granted, I get, everybody's high on Karen. I'm not high on Karen, but do I
I'm
think
not
Karen
high
is a
on Karen. I'm giving him credit based off what I seen him do. What the fuck?
Can't
so what I'm trying to
underestimate
say,
him though.
this is what I'm trying to say to you. This is what I'm trying to
Can't
say. I'll give you a
underestimate
perfect
him.
example. A better example would be this. When Canelo fought Berlanga, people were congratulating Berlanga because he survived 12 rounds. But me, I'm like this. Isn't this more of an indictment on Canelo? Like, dude, go knock the dude out, bro. Like Berlanga, you just made Berlanga look better than what he is. When Berlanga already been knocked down, already been all over the ring, like you made him look better than what he is. That's what I'm trying to say. So could it just be the fact that Boots made Karen look better than what he actually is because of Boots' performance?
No. Why?
Okay, say no more.
Because wait, I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Hear me out though.
I
He
agree.
won 12 rounds with him. He lost all 12 rounds. I'm talking about Karen. Karen won all 12 rounds with Boots. He lost all 12, right? The first time. Then he won 3 fights and then came back. So what is that telling me about Karen? Karen saw something. Karen went in the gym and put work in. And then we seen a better version of him. He stepped it the fuck up. Why that boy can't get no credit? But we giving a nigga credit for eating the grass. We seen him eat the grass twice and we call him a warrior.
I like what you're saying. I like exactly what you're saying. And then let me ask you this
Meanwhile,
question. Go ahead.
Karen went to go rematch the most
Because
avoided
they
nigga
act
in
like
his
only
weight
one.
class.
Because they.
What's up?
I'm going to tell you what it is. It's because they think only Boots is going to go back and watch film. Like this man can't go watch film himself too. What the fuck is going on? This shit
Right.
crazy.
Say no more. Understood.
All right, you can say Boots not ready for 54, but we ain't seen him go there yet,
Boots is
and he
not
don't
ready
need to
for
go there
54.
for. He don't have to go there for a nigga that's gonna sell less than the champion in his weight class
So
that's
I'm
willing
guessing
to
if he
fight him
fights
right now.
him through that cherry picking.
Y'all want Tank Davis can go fight one time a year. Y'all don't give a fuck. Now
Yeah,
Boots gotta
they
fight,
don't get on his ass about that.
but Boots gotta have goddamn 3 camps within a 10-month period. He can't recover none. He gotta keep on fighting. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You got 154 division is stacked. But what did Crawford go do, right? Crawford went up and fought a champion. Basically another money fight, bro. We
Walter D,
asking
they
him to
gonna
go
say that
fight a nigga.
regardless, man.
We asked him to go fight a nigga with the best nigga on his resume is basically it was before it was Maurice Hooker with no legs, and now it was Chuck by gift because he damn sure ain't won the fight. Any real ones who real know he didn't win that fight.
It's a
I don't
shame,
know,
man.
man.
But
Oh damn, bro, left it
but
wasn't
in
there.
Boots, man, they hold them guys to
He got to start coming on
they
this bitch
feet
some
to the
more.
fire.
Nah, yeah, he was smart. That's what I'm saying. Hey, anybody that want to come on the panel, y'all already know the vibe. Y'all can get on here. Just please don't get on here on no pure bias, don't know nothing shit. That guy actually, that man knew what the fuck he was talking about somewhat. He just had his own opinion too. My whole thing is let's stop holding Virgil to the standards of him being like some Thanos. He's not Thanos, bro. Boy Chuck would have knocked his fucking head off for real, for real. It's just motherfuckers had they motives. Just like with Tav, he kept on asking the niggas in the back when we gonna do drug testing. Him and Zepeda ain't never get no drug test. He watched everybody else get a drug test but them. Cause why? Because Golden Boy and them already had the fix already was the fucking, bro.
Tevin would have to win by knockout to walk out of there with a W.
Right, and then
That's
even
the
then they had to
fucked
try
up
to figure
part.
out a way to disqualify him.
I hate that Tevin Farmer when he in a close fight, he's never the benefit. He don't benefit from a win in a close fight. He'll never get a win when it's like wire to wire. That's fucked up, man.
Oh my god, bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
What y'all think about
Hey, if you said that Boots would have a hard time against the Russian, I agree. If you said Boots got a hard time possibly against two left feet Fundora, I can't disagree that. But the Ortiz ain't like that, bro. Boots is way faster than Boruchuk. Boruchuk was knocking his fucking head in. What that's telling me, you're not moving your head.
He gonna be another Romain Villa, man. The same way Romain Villa got beat on by Boots. Boots would do the exact same thing to Virgil Ortiz.
Then all Virgil got was tell y'all niggas after the fight, yeah, my rhabdo flared up. Boots only beat you when you injured, as if he flared the nigga rhabdo up for him. Come on, man. We gotta start using our brains, man, not just our hearts, man. My first baby mom, no matter how much sense I make, she ain't gonna agree with me because she using her heart.
Press conference.
We men, huh? We men, man. Use your brain, man. Boots ain't duck that boy. I know that. He get this unification bout. It's official. He ain't duck. And I ain't gonna lie. I got Boots beating Bud at 54. Again, Boots fans are more confident. Hey, yo, yesterday, Walter, I would have agreed with you. But after I heard Eddie Hearn talk, and then he said the nigga about to do a unification bout and make more money than what he would have made with Ortiz, then yeah, fuck that.
Wait, what make you say that Boots can beat Bud at 54?
Because Boots gonna be stronger. Crawford lost some of his pops since he moved up to 54.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't know who would win that fight. I don't have no prediction.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I got it at the coin flip fight
I be in the gym. I be in the gym seeing niggas, bro. I'm trying to let you know. Remember, Boots be shriveled up every time he's fighting these fights at 47.
That's like Captain America fighting Iron Man, bro. That's a coin flip fight.
Nah, bro.
That could go either way,
hope
brother.
The fight happen because I'm on your ass. He not gonna Bud, not gonna fight him because that's like fighting a younger version of himself. I'm telling you, Boots a big ass welterweight, bro. He's a big ass welterweight, and he got the IBF, so he got a 10-pound rehydration clause on some Gervonta Davis shit. And we know what Gervonta Davis be doing to them niggas. So imagine what Boots doing to himself making that weight, bro. You laughing because you know it's 1,000. That's 1,000, bro.
Nah, that's true. That's true because motherfuckers, they be crying about their favorite fighter being on the rehydration clause or it's somebody that's requesting
but we can all agree niggas be looking bad on the rehydration clause.
Nah, you right.
Since he had a belt, he been on the rehydration clause the whole fucking time. Now you finally gonna give me a joint where this nigga can pull up at 175 on niggas, 165.
Bums is crazy. He said bums. You think he can beat the GOAT? You gotta stop.
We could say Karen was a bum the first time, but Karen not no bum, bro. He not elite, but he
wasn't even a bum the first time. He wasn't even a bum the first time.
Nah, the first time he was on survival mode. I don't give niggas credit. For surviving.
So what was your
I just was talking to
look, why all them brothers duck Boots, bro, for years, man? Keith Thurman avoided him for years. Like, it's the reason why these guys don't want to step in the ring with him.
Yeah, I can't lie. You really like Boots. Just because he thinks
I ain't gonna lie. Virgil resume is actually worse than Boots, if you ask me. His
can't name a good fighter
gifted.
because they don't want to fight him. That's like he in the same boat as Shakur for real. If we being honest.
I know you from Philly. I'm from Jersey. I be doing the same. Hey, bro, I respect the nigga because I see how much work he put in. I got the luxury to be able to go in the gym while Boots in camp mode and watch him train hard as fuck. Greg helped him get ready for that Karen fight.
Talking about. He said Keith wanted Spence. No, he didn't. Spence been calling that man out for years, and Keith Thurman ain't been trying to fight that man. You better do your homework. After Spence got tired of asking for him for the fight, then Keith Thurman came out of nowhere because he wanted to get some money. He was
Some
like, "Oh, I
money.
want to fight
Nah,
Spence."
right. He did the same shit with
Stop
Boots.
playing, bro. Y'all gotta stop
calling his
that
name.
shit.
Start calling his name once he wanted some money. Hey,
Exactly.
if
Stop it.
Boots a prospect, so is Gervonta Davis. If Boots a prospect, so is Gervonta Davis. Right, we can't say Spence got one of the hardest runs at welterweight, bro. We can't discredit. We
Champion.
can't
How can
discredit
you
no
not
Spence,
buy
bro.
into him? And he
Hold
got
on, you
all
breaking
his
up.
belts in each fight.
Right, that's
What we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Right.
They
Tank
blowing me.
Blazers will
Hold up.
call you a hater. Spence punished Keith because he ducked him.
They
Keith had the belt.
respect the email champ over a motherfucker who really got the belts out the mud though. That shit
Out
is
the
crazy
mud,
to me.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Spence definitely got his shit the harder way like Anthony. For real, for real. You niggas is crazy. Y'all must have forgot. Come on, bro.
But
We gotta
Tank
have good memory in this bitch.
got an email belt after he just dissed the motherfucker for getting the email belt.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, Boots at 54 gonna be
Bro,
crazy, bro. That's
Tank
not me.
got an email belt
Email belt. Yeah, no, I heard you. That's facts.
after he did.
But he breaking up. I can't hear him. You hear him, Hippie?
No, his mic went out.
Hey, he right though,
It's the
but
nigga for having an email belt.
right. But you know, niggas, you know,
After he said that
WBA.
he wasn't gonna take the belt, but he still got it.
Yeah.
I got Benavidez, Cloud, AB like Morel. We put a bet on it.
I'm going with Benavidez, but it's going to be the fight of the year when it happened. I'm going to say TKO. TKO victory
You
for
want
Benavidez.
Benavidez to move up already? He just got the 75, gang. Hold your fucking horses. Get my man Jesse Hart a money fight. He from the city. He's not
That'd be
gonna be.
ill.
Y'all niggas still not hearing me, and y'all not trying to make sense with me. Fuck repping my city. Again, Boots got a belt to where he automatically got a rehydration clause. We seen Frank Martin on the rehydration clause. We seen Ryan Garcia on the rehydration clause. It be draining niggas. We gotta keep it 1,000. All right, he got the belt. He got to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? If Boots were to move up, he's gonna be a much more full and complete fighter. Oh, my nigga EH. What it look like, gang?
What's happening? Hey, did I hear something? Did he say something about somebody having an email belt?
Yeah, Tank.
Tank got an email belt?
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, belts don't matter to Tank though.
Man, it is what it is. He was dissing niggas for having one. And
Oh
you know,
yeah.
he ended up getting one basically.
Yeah.
You can
He
be a
actually,
hypocrite in today's generation.
Nah, listen, you right. Yeah, you right about Frank Martin. Frank Martin was not a rehydration clause. Frank Martin was the new sauce. It's called the late night weigh-in. I get you to weigh in. I get you to weigh in 7. I get you to weigh in 8
Yeah.
p.m. at
I
night,
ain't saying
and then
hold on.
24 hours from then, you gotta weigh in at 8 p.m. again. But this the thing, you gotta fight me at 11, and you got a certain weight limit that you need to be within for
Hey
the
Chris,
second weigh-in. You can't
Hip,
rehydrate.
Hip, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
It's good to see your face, bruh.
You
Hey,
already know, OG. I'm
hey,
here,
hey,
baby. We
hey,
here.
EH.
Uh,
Hey,
yes, sir.
Eddie Hearn cleared Boots' name and basically gave us the drop that a unification bout will be coming, and that's why he ain't take Virgil Ortiz. So if he was to fight for a belt, can we actually say that he ducked Virgil Ortiz if he fight a champion instead and make more money than what he would have made if he'd fought Virgil?
Well, I don't. I mean, whatever he do, he didn't duck. Whatever he do, he didn't duck, man. I don't like. That's just. I don't know. It's this is entertainment for people, man. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I know.
I'm sorry that we from Philly and we just know Boots. We know the pedigree he come from. We know that that's not him. He don't. You know what I'm saying? So people keep saying that. It's just entertainment for them. It's something for them to talk about, man. Like, I don't even know how to keep saying that, Boots didn't duck. Like, I don't know, like, I don't even know. Like, people don't watch boxing, bro. The man is at 147 pounds. Okay, he might be thinking about going to 54, whatever, but we already know when he since he's had a voice, he's been saying, I want a unified 147. And he's been working hard trying to get unifications. They haven't been working out. Maybe he's still probably got it in the back of his mind, like, man, maybe I need to go to 54. You know what I mean? But you got to consider the business part of it. If he don't have a belt, or if he's not challenging a champion at the next way he go to, he's going to lose all of his leverage. And they really going to duck him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, and then that it's, like I said the other day, that it's purposely biased. You know what I mean? And when you use the word bias denotes something being unfair. So I can actually say that they being biased toward Boots because the 8 or 9 months before he fought in November, y'all ain't say nothing to the other 147 pounders about them ducking. The only situation we had was with Norman, and he got offered more money than he would ever get offered. So y'all, that's a duck. Now, Stanios and Barrios is just able to lay back and don't nobody say nothing about them. So anybody that come out now and say that he ducked a man at a higher weight division that don't have a belt and don't sell out,
right?
It's bias because you being unfair toward him. So for them to keep talking, man, like, oh, listen, man, with Tank and Roach, and I like Lamont Roach, man. I like Roach. I remember I watched Roach on the undercard of Ruslan Provodnikov and Lucas Matisse. They fought in Turning Stone in upstate New York. That's why I actually seen Roach at. You know what I mean? Because I went to that fight. Tank's speed and reflexes is too fast for mine. He might knock mine out in the first 4 rounds, bro.
Hey, listen, but we already know he's not a picker. I do like this fight though because I feel like the press conferences got different energy. He not whooping his ass before the fight, so he's actually gonna go in there and have to whoop his ass in the ring. Not like Frank Martin when he had him all jumping and some scary shit. He basically already defeated.
Yeah. I mean, but see, mine from the East Coast, so they right up the street. They know each other, so mine ain't.
I get it, but other niggas again. Hector Luis Garcia, he gripped the nigga jacket all up like he was in elementary school. The nigga looking confused, like what the fuck is going on? But he ain't doing it.
All of them dudes, they just. The thing with Frank kind of surprised me. I'm surprised that Frank kind of reacted like that. I don't know, maybe the moment
he was
scared. Got home or whatever.
Yeah, that nigga was scared.
The lights was bright. The lights was too bright, man.
Yeah,
that nigga was scared. Fuck them lights. Nigga get retarded. I get retarded back.
That's what I'm saying. Like that. But see, I guess we was raised like that, so it's just, you know what I'm saying, like that.
That's either in you or it ain't, man.
And Tank uses that to his advantage when he actually knowing what guys, he's coming up against guys that wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he was saying it.
Yeah, but I would think in this, and I'm not saying that as a put down, because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think he would do that to Devin. Devin ain't going for that.
Yeah, I don't got Devin going for that neither.
Devin ain't going. Devin wasn't no dude that was in the street. This ain't sure that, but Devin he not going for that. So it ain't necessarily got nothing to do with that. It's just sometimes certain dudes just don't. I don't know, man. I don't know what that is, because I'm telling you, with that Frank thing, that kind of surprised me. Because I'm like, damn.
Frank did that shit in his pants.
That nigga flinched hard as shit. I said, damn, Frank.
When he was messing with him about the bitch.
It wasn't even that, though. Like, because, I mean, if somebody jump at you, your reflexes might make you...
Fuck that. EH. I'd have start cooking. A nigga jump at me like that, you getting cooked.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, but for me, it wasn't even... I just didn't like the interaction when they was talking and Frank was actually responding to him like they was having a conversation. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I probably would have just been on some silent shit, like just looking at him like nigga, I don't want to see no pictures. I don't want to see no phone. Like, we get ready to rumble. I don't care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the interaction to me. I just felt like And I ain't saying that Frank had to be unprofessional, but he needed to be a little bit more serious.
Nah,
You know what I mean? And not so
you can be on that
conversational.
in boxing though, You can be on that. Fuck that. You
You
better
could
treat
be on
that
what?
boxing shit. You gotta treat that boxing shit like that shit prison. If somebody come incorrect and you don't check it right away, you gotta deal with that your whole stay. You get what I'm saying? So it's either you handle it or it handle you. There ain't no other fucking way. You gotta treat that shit like jail. Fuck that. Most likely, all
Oh
facts, no
man.
opinion, sports podcast. What's up to you? Shout out to you and all of that. Keep doing your thing, but he will be facing Stan Jonas for his next fight. Stan Jonas was interested, and they was even willing to give their mandatory on March the 1st step aside money and probably fight Boots at a later date.
Is that what Eddie said?
Yes, that's what Eddie said. A unification,
Oh,
but he
okay.
ain't said name. I just knew Al Heyman and them reached out to Boots, and they made it publicly known that they was interested in that fight. You know, they trying to get they pay-per-views anyway. Hey, talk to me, Hurricane.
What's good with you, brother? Salute to you and the panel.
What's
Hey,
going on,
man.
brother?
David
Awesome.
Morrell, my fighter, he the best in the world. That boy got skills like Muhammad Ali. David Morrell, he gonna beat the shit out of David Benavidez.
Oh,
That boy got the best jab in boxing.
That's cat.
Oh wow.
No, I ain't capping.
Is this
You cap.
Been through more. Benavidez got a set resume.
It don't matter about his experience. It's a matter of the skill set. We got the best jab in the sport of boxing.
Oh, I thought he was playing. You not playing? You serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
The best jab in boxing, brother.
We got the best jab in the sport of boxing. David Morrell. You seen that footwork? We the best. We gonna beat the shit out that nigga.
Oh man, Khaled needs you on the ad lib, bro.
Right?
Is he serious?
This nigga is dead ass serious, bro.
Was he serious? He sounds like the dude Showbiz or something, like trying to.
He's
like,
dead serious. He's
Nah, he
dead
on that.
serious. OG.
He on that for sure.
Oh wow.
Y'all boys take it easy, man. I just had to come up here and salute to y'all boys, man. Salute to the channel.
Hey,
Thank you for everything that you're doing.
Thank you, brother.
Hurricane, I got a question, though, Kang, before you.
Oh no,
you
that's
slide out.
Kendrell. No, hold up.
Talk to me.
Kendrell.
Yeah, this Kendrell. What's good with you?
Hey,
Come on, Kendrell.
hey, if Boots fight a champion next, does that still mean that he ducked Virgil Ortiz in your opinion?
That nigga a duck ass nigga, and that's my
Come on,
fighter.
Kendrell,
Shout
you
out
gotta
to
stop it,
Gervonta
Kendrell.
Davis. He a duck ass nigga. Gervonta Davis duck that smoke, and I'm a dog. Listen, you gotta understand. I grew up in Pensacola, Florida. I grew up on the farm with Roy Jones Jr. You feel me? I grew up on the farm with Roy Jones Jr. You feel me? RJJ will always be my guy. I'm from Pensacola. You feel me? You feel me? I've been to Quintet. I seen the nigga raising the turtles, the pigs, the cop. Nigga, I was there when he put his hands behind his back versus Glenn Kelly. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you, Roy Jones Jr., he dumped Bernard Hopkins in that rematch. He said, whatever I can do that's feasible. So what I'm gonna tell you is, Jaron ENNIS, if you gonna do whatever that's feasible, if you had the opportunity to fight this man at 147, he ducked you, and whatever that takes that's feasible to make the fight happen, and he want to make the opportunity at 154, and you don't take it.
Hey.
Jaron ENNIS, you a duck ass nigga, and I don't give a fuck who I tell that to Bozy niggas. You a boke ass, you a duck ass nigga. Now fight Virgil Ortiz. Fight Virgil Ortiz and show me you're not a duck. Fight Virgil, nigga. Fight Virgil, nigga. Fight Virgil.
Virgil like he Thanos.
Hold up,
hey, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, Kendrell.
Talk to me, bro. I'm going on mute. Talk to me.
So my thing is, he about to get a champion. He gonna get a unification by that 47. Somebody who's well established. Virgil don't got no fucking belt. Why should he go for the guy without a belt for less money?
For less money on a Turkey Al-Sheikh card, it's gonna be less money. And Virgil Ortiz is better than anybody at 147. He will beat the shit out of Brian Norman Jr. He will beat the shit out of Brian. Virgil Ortiz will beat the shit out of Brian Norman Jr. Nigga, that's the best competition for Boots at 147. Fuck that punk ass belt. You didn't even get to fight Terrence Crawford for that punk ass belt. Fuck that belt, nigga. Fight Virgil Ortiz. Stop ducking that smoke. Duck ass nigga. Duck ass nigga. Fight my fighter, nigga.
Hold up, bro. Let me say something to you.
Fight Virgil, nigga.
Bro. This boy right here was just yelling at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, you dumbass nigga. I know you. You at Philly,
you
nigga.
know who I am.
You a dumbass nigga. You a Philly nigga.
Philly
Yo,
niggas,
fight
bro.
Virgil, nigga.
Philly
Fight
niggas,
Virgil,
bro.
nigga.
What's
You know
wrong
what's
with
up,
Philly
Kendrell?
niggas?
You know I know you, Kendrell.
Because these.
Hey, listen. He was yelling
What's
at the top
good,
of his
Brody?
lungs
What's
to me the
good?
other day, right? He had his fucking veins popping out his forehead.
Kendrell off
Talking
them
about Boots is
Zanies,
fighter.
gang.
He was yelling at me.
Boy, I ain't never took a
Boots his
drug in my
favorite
life,
fighter.
nigga. You can see my pupils, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't
he
never
talking
took a
about
drug in
he
my
like
life, nigga.
Anthony Peterson.
Hey,
He like Anthony Peterson.
but we can get in that ring,
That
though. We can get in that ring, though, nigga. What you want to do?
I'll knock you the
What
fuck
you
out.
want?
Them Rose a
knock your
little
dumb
Let me
ass
go.
out.
Hey, let me turn that
Look at
camera
that little
off.
pop, like
I
you got
don't want to
worms in
show
your
him
stomach.
that. Let me turn that camera off on
Sit
that
the
nigga.
fuck down.
I've been
And
got
tell
that
this
nigga in that
about me. I
ring
will
with
sit him the fuck down.
K-Drip. You know what it is.
Show
Somebody
that
need to
shit,
get him
bro.
down.
Show that shit.
I will
Hey,
sit
Show
him
that
down.
shit, bro.
I
Hey,
will sit him down. I
hey,
will sit him down.
hey, Kendrell, all love. If you ever want work though,
All love, my nigga. You know
hey,
what?
Sure, we
hey,
go. If you ever,
you,
I've been told him. I've been inviting him. If he went to
right.
smoke,
Oh yeah, he always invite me to that smoke. That's a
yeah.
real Philly nigga right there. Y'all don't get that shit mistaken. That nigga really about his business. You know that. All
Nah,
love
that's
for
a
all
for
you
sure, for
niggas.
sure. Hey, nah. So, did you see the Eddie Hearn report? You shared it. You seen it.
Yeah. I
So,
seen
how
what
you
he
feel
said.
about it?
I mean, I think Eddie Hearn. I don't know, man. I think that nigga is a snake, bro.
Dang.
I mean, but he did make it clear that the reason why Boots ain't taking the fight is because he trying to get a unification bout.
Yeah, but beforehand, he tried to make it seem like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this all on Boots' hands. You feel me?
Right.
Like the interview before that, he wasn't trying to make Boots look good. He was trying to make him look bad. Now he back trying to make like, nah, you know what I mean?
Bro, he trying to clean up his mess in aisle 5.
Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying?
All right.
But he's just a classic example of a promoter. Like
Yeah, the business.
they don't care
Right.
about the fighters.
That's
Nah,
just
You know
that's a
what
fact.
I'm saying?
I
Because
agree.
look,
Big facts.
I just heard something. By the way, what's up, Nas? Salute.
My
I
God.
just heard who was I listening to? And they was talking about the press conference. They was talking about Jalil Hackett after this fight getting a fight with, I think, Barrios.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hear that?
I ain't gonna lie though.
The press
He
conference
ranked
for
the WBC though.
the
So
press
that ain't a
conference
crazy look.
for
But how do Barrios get a
Pyro Hitchison, for Hitchison and Pyro.
Yeah.
I
But
was
how do
watching that one,
how
and they
do
was talking
Barrios
about, Jalil Hack was
Hold
saying
on
like,
now.
yeah, 'cause, after this we talking about, trying to get a shot with Barrios, cause see, y'all know this is Boots' last fight with Eddie.
Yeah.
Right.
And Eddie got Conor Ben, and we talked about this the other day. Conor Ben is signed with him.
Yeah,
Boots
he
is
long
on phone
term.
with
Yeah,
him. They just
That's
had a
his
business
player.
agreement.
That's his player. Conor
You
Ben
see
is
what
his
I'm
player.
saying? So,
For sure.
and that's why when we was at the fight and Conor was there and was in town, there was no talk about Boots and Conor because Eddie ain't gonna get him beat up. Because this is my fight. I'm not gonna let you beat my fight up. You got one fight, and then after that, you can leave if you want to if you don't renegotiate with me. So Eddie got on the Boots train and rode it while he can. So I guess now he trying to play it the best way he can because he thinking, okay, maybe if I get in this unification fight, maybe he might re-sign with me for some more fights or whatever. Promoters be, what I mean? They got so much stuff going through their head, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I just support Boots. I'm fucking with Boots. I don't care what he do. I'm with it. I'm fucking with Boots. Win, lose, or draw. That's my guy. Fuck it.
But
And if he say he ain't fighting Virgil, and Mills said this the other day, and I didn't even think about it because this shit happened so fast. He just fought in July, then he fought in November, and you talking about going up to another weight division and fighting in February? That's 7 fucking months.
Right.
Who the fuck we know fighting
3
2
times
times
in
in
7
7
months.
months
At that
at
level?
the top level? At the top level.
Nobody.
Fuck out of here. Boost
Nobody.
hey, listen, Boost do superhuman shit, but he's still human. He need to rest.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If he is gonna take the risk, he need to be fighting a bud, or at least fighting one of them dudes at 54 that got a belt. Fuck, he gonna move up. That's why, man. The first thing I said was, "Who the fuck is Virgil? Virgil ain't nobody."
Hey, EH. I need you to let the people know what type of buildings do Virgil be selling out of, like the size of them.
All right, listen. I would have to look it up because I don't know the size. I know it was like some college.
Is he selling like Boots? Because you in
Oh
Texas.
no, hell no.
Right.
No.
That's all.
Nah.
So
Hey,
he's not selling. So he's not selling like Boots. So he ain't gonna bring no extra money in. He don't got a belt, and he got dropped twice his last fucking fight. I'm trying to understand why, if he can get the unification about why the fuck would he want to fight this nigga? Because people want to see it. Eddie is a smart sick in the suit. Yeah, he got Boots them 2 fights, and then gonna give Boots a unification fight on his last so he can re-sign with him. Oh no, that's a fact. That's fact.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers gotta understand the promoters sometimes they be having their own plans for these guys.
Yeah, they got vested interests, right?
You know what I mean? They
he
got their
his
plans
own
like
agenda.
what they want to do.
He was gonna fight in this place called College Park Center. It's part of the college down there in Arlington, Texas, right?
Right.
The max capacity on this spot was 7,000. That's when he got sick that time, and Zepeda and Arboleta, they stepped up and they became the main
event, right?
That, you know what I mean? Now these last couple of fights he had, I don't even know if he fought in Texas. I don't know what those numbers were, but that spot was 7,000. And then I know he fought before, I believe, at the training facility in Frisco where Dallas trained, that they got some type of thing up there. But again, that's a small spot too. So he's never done what Boots did. You know what I'm saying? And he got the big time promoter. He's had
a Mexican in Texas.
Thank you. So that lets you know, like, same way with Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios ain't never did no big numbers in Texas. He's from San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want to talk numbers, you can talk that shit to Boots. Sorry. Can't talk that shit to Boots. Boots did it twice.
Right.
He did it twice with 2 guys with last names that we just learned how to pronounce, if we learned how to pronounce them yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So imagine, man, even if he got Norman, that's another brother that's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? People in Philly gonna be like, okay, he's fighting a black dude. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the numbers he would do, even, and Norman ain't got no big name like that, but once it gets put out there,
and Philly event would be crazy.
and they see that, you know what I'm saying? But even with Barrios too. If they said Barrios, because Barrios gonna have a little name on the East Coast because he fought Tank.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. Boots did this with 2 guys. Come on, man. Boots star is going up, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Hey, but let's pause the Boots conversation just for a second, and I want to tap into GHB TV, Greg Hackett. So I talked to the one kid that traveled from Virginia to sparring, which he had nuts, but you know, typically the way boxing etiquette always went, anytime that I was training in gyms, if me and you agree to do rounds, I gotta do those rounds. I can't leave early all because I'm tired. I gotta work through that fatigue. Right. If I'm a dog, if I want to be respected.
Sure.
So they tell a nigga to do 3 rounds. Greg get the beating on his body. He jump out in 2. So
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Cause see, I seen the boy, like I seen Tim Bradley talking this popping this stuff about Philly not gangster. So I'm in the comments. I said something to Tim. Then this boy from Virginia, he at me in the comment talking about he was in the Philly gyms checking niggas multiple times. So I go look at his page. I'm like, hold up, cuz didn't I just see Greg beating you the fuck up on the video?
Yeah, but he switched it up on his IG. He started capping and trying to make it seem like he was giving out work. Meanwhile, you got your little shots off, but he start working your body, and when you got gas, you supposed to do 3 rounds. You run out at the end of the second, and I'm like, bro, yeah, you got respect for even coming out there. I give you that because most niggas ain't gonna do it. They're just gonna talk on the internet. So I give you a little respect for that, but you're not a dog. If you was a dog, tired, beat, whatever, you would have still did that 3rd round.
For sure.
So let me ask you this. Because I haven't sparred since I was like 17, bro. So I can't even, I can't speak the way you speaking. But let me ask you this. Was he supposed to stay in the ring until he got beat down?
He was supposed to stay. If you agreed to 3, you got to do 3, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to do 3.
What if
I
wore
tell
down?
if I go in that gym,
if you quit, you got to quit in the ring. You can't just walk out.
Yeah, nigga got to cook you. Yeah, nigga got to cook you. That's
you
a man then.
It's an honor thing, man.
Yeah, right. A boxing nigga would never talk shit about you if you got cooked like that. And you went out on your shield on some dog shit.
But if you start bitching and quit,
if you
start 5 hours here and back for 6 minutes.
Right.
Right. I got you.
But my whole thing is, internet niggas would talk shit and try to be like, oh, you got beat the fuck up. A boxer not looking at that. A boxer looking at how you act when that shit get ugly.
Yeah.
Right. Got
For
you.
sure.
Okay.
Because
gonna
it's
get
a
hit.
saying.
So,
It's a saying.
Did he have anything left in the tank?
It don't matter,
don't
bro.
matter.
You said you a
Okay.
boxer. You told
Okay.
niggas you a boxer, bro. If you a boxer, you gotta stand on that shit.
You gotta
bro.
It's your
stand
fault you
on it.
shot your
I
load.
agree with you.
It's
That's
your
why
fault
I
you
asked.
shot your load because you let the internet spice you up and get in your head thinking this man ass.
Right.
That's if you got in there, shot your load, you wanted to make a show.
I ain't gonna lie. He kept it 1,000 though. The nigga kept it 1,000 in the DM. He said, I ain't expect Greg to be as sharp as he was. But when niggas looking at that 3-23, you not realizing this is 3-23-1. That's still
That's where
27
you
fights.
fuck up.
Hey, listen,
That's
and I
where
want to
you
say this:
fuck up.
when you bring up 3-23-1, man, I was born March 23rd, 2001, man. You know I be rocking, man. That's my
Right.
nigga. That's my birthday, nigga. That's my man's, guys.
Yeah, but yeah, EH, I don't give a fuck. A nigga got knocked me out. If we
Yeah,
agreed
for
to the
sure.
terms, if we
Right.
agreed to 3,
But that's what you agreed
and
to.
I
I
decided to get in there and
I
talk
Especially,
got
shit
you.
to that
It's
man and I
honor.
wasn't in shape,
It's honor.
especially
and I
when
wasn't in
you
shape, that's my fault.
I get it.
especially
Right.
when you calling this man all types of bums over the internet,
Right,
and you
exactly.
going against a motherfucking 5'7" motherfucking 200-pound nigga. He ain't even
Right.
supposed to be that much, so he out of shape
Right.
too. And he smoked vapes all day, so we not trying to hear that shit.
But see, it's something different about like G one of the motherfuckers that like to fight. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's different than a motherfucker that
But
just know
yeah,
how to box.
you
There's a lot of
know
motherfuckers that
better.
know how to box,
You know
but
better though.
Yeah,
You know
see,
better.
that's
we
because
know him.
listen, I grew up in South Philly, but I grew up around motherfuckers that had records like that, but in the street, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the record got something to do with the business part of it. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because guys can fight, but then when they get into the ring, they not getting managed probably. So a lot of times they get in there with the wrong fighters. They call them at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? But when you try to explain all that shit
Most
to
of his
people,
fights,
People don't
Hey,
want to
he
hear
was
that
taking
shit,
2 days
man.
you know
notice, so
what
we
I'm saying?
know.
They just be
shout out to All Facts No Opinions podcast. That's my pop, man.
Oh
Respect,
yeah,
brother.
for sure. He's
oh shit, that's
solid.
your pal? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my dad.
What's
Hey,
up?
but yeah, he kept it 1,000 and said, yeah, he gave me more than what I expected. And then he was on the Mill City Live with him earlier. And he was like, you gassed out because I was fucking your body up. He's like, talking about, no, I'm not in shape. Well, don't run your fucking mouth.
But he not
Yeah,
in shape neither.
exactly.
Nah,
What shape
I
is he
know
in?
better, but it's still an etiquette thing. Don't
Right.
run your mouth to a dog if you're not gonna be a dog with the dog.
Like they say, it's always fun until the rabbit got the gun.
Nah, for sure.
But people, I don't know, I guess people that never fought just be underestimating it. And I
He
tell
showed me
people
his
this all
book.
the
He
time, bro.
fought.
I
He
tell
got some amateur fights.
I tell casuals this. That shit look easy. Listen, this is what
Yeah,
I tell a casual. I say, get a speed bag, get a heavy bag, and get a jump rope. Hit that speed bag for 3 minutes straight. I
right.
bet you can. And that sound like I said, I bet you can do because I done did it before.
Noodle arm. You gonna
I'm up to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
gonna
You know
have
what I'm
that noodle arm, man.
saying? Bro, they think that shit. I'm like, bro, that shit is not easy. I said after 12 rounds of sweating and a motherfucker punching on your arms, and for you to be able to throw sharp punches in 11th and 12th round and knock a motherfucker out, you Superman.
Nah,
Yeah,
fact.
for sure.
Listen,
Not that cartoon shit. That's some real Superman shit. For me to watch Bud knock out Jose Benavidez Jr., nigga, in the 11th or 12th round, I'm like, this nigga is a bad motherfucker. See, people don't know what they be looking at, man. They be looking at that shit and they don't understand. But I try to tell motherfuckers, yo, how many times have you went to go get on a diet or go in a workout regimen, and how long did you stick to it?
Right.
Motherfucker, you don't even stick to your shit for 2 weeks. These men got to train for 8 weeks.
Right.
Right.
I don't, and that's why
You gotta stay on that shit.
me
Hey,
personally,
hey,
I don't take no. Listen. I am a boxing fan first. I will never, and Chris can acknowledge this. I will never get inside of a boxing ring because I already understand. I have that respect for guys. You feel me? You're getting in the ring. I would never,
I'm
ever.
not.
I've been in the gym with him. He'll tell you. I go crazy when niggas spar, bro. I be like, ooh, like, you know what I mean? Because I love that shit. But I ain't crazy. You gotta have a certain mental level to get inside of a ring, and I don't have that mental.
Right. Most of us is gonna fight if we gotta defend ourselves or our family.
For sure.
But just for somebody to want to fight on the regular, you right. That you got a different type of mind, man.
You gotta have a different level of mind.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Willing to get punched in the mouth.
I wanna be back in sparring shape just because niggas be running their fucking mouth on this internet shit too much. And
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody playing.
No, but y'all better than me. You know my plans.
Some niggas is not playing.
You know know my plans. You know my plans. But hey, what I want to tell you is tell boy get himself in some good shape, get himself good condition, because we're gonna need him for a camp, because my man need to get ready for a certain rat out of Chicago. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker not. He's not trying to make nothing happen, bro. That's not even a real opponent.
Because he fight just like the nigga.
The nigga, at least the nigga in Virginia actually pulled the fuck up. I give him credit for that. Yeah. But it just
right. No doubt.
3 is bare minimum rounds, bro. I don't give a fuck what went wrong. You gotta do 3, bro, if that's what you agreed to. The way he ran out that ring, it let me know that you talk more on the internet than what you is in real life.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's a lot of people, bro. That's a lot of people. And that's what's going on with the world now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, motherfuckers, for sure. That's what it is, because it's easy. It's easy to get on here, you know what I mean? Don't show your face and just disrespect people. It's easy.
Everybody not playing.
Nobody understands. See, I've been in them shoes. Nobody know how I feel when you 5'6", 5'7", you get in there with these 6 foot 6'3" niggas. They like 2-something, 175. They punching the shit out you. That shit ain't no joke.
Fuck no.
Shit ain't no joke.
Shit, getting hit right. Period.
He don't even belong in the weight class. I'm gonna keep it a beat. He don't belong nowhere near there. You know what I mean?
Right. Some of these motherfuckers, I think some of these motherfuckers ain't never had a street fight. To be honest, which I really believe. I believe a lot of guys.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I believe niggas had street fights because these niggas don't know how to punch, so that shit don't hurt. Start getting hit right. Where a nigga know how to put torque on his shit.
Yeah.
That's what the game. Hey man, I remember I sparred somebody and I was training under Eugene Hart, Jesse Hart, older brother and shit. And we were supposed to just be going to the body. Niggas still go up top because I was like in the shoulder roll position and I basically had my hands to. I was covering my shoulder and then covering my body. He just go up top. Bow, hit me. Whole room start turning. After that, he's like, yeah, y'all can do what y'all want. I start beating him the fuck up. And hey, he damn near knocked me out from the shot that he wasn't supposed to, based on what he wanted us to do. I started beating him the fuck up after that, man. I made him damn near quit. He stayed in it the whole time, but the total rounds we probably did was like 7.
But if you go back, you gotta be willing to take it the same way you dish it.
Oh no, for sure.
You gotta be able to take it the same way you dish it.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I said. The motherfucker got my fault, hippie. The motherfucker. If you gonna slide and the nigga say 3 rounds, you gotta do the 3, bro. It just is what it is. Even if you get beat the fuck up.
Let me ask y'all this: if somebody wanted to spar like for their first time, what would be the preparation for like if a dude wanted to spar 3 rounds and it was his first time? Like, what would be the preparation for that?
You have him if he don't got equal competition there. Then you just work with him with integrity. You don't necessarily go in there to knock his head off. You give him room to work, and you work.
No. I'm saying what would be the preparation for the guy that don't got no experience?
This is my thing, right? This is my thing. Before you even spar, you already months in the gym because you gotta learn the basics, how to get in your stance, how to walk the line.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
You're not in shape to spar 3 rounds. I don't even know why you even getting in there. Because
no. I'm not talking about going right to the sparring. I'm saying for somebody, like if somebody came to you and be like, look, Chris, you know what I mean? I want to spar 3 rounds. Like I want to experience, you know what I mean, sparring 3 rounds. Get me ready. Like you have to get them in the gym. If they can't go to the gym like every day.
Depends on how their personality is. That shit come down to personality, bro. Sparring
what
is
you
not
mean?
fun, bro. It's
No, I'm not talking about going right into
listen.
sparring.
I
I'm talking about
know,
the
but hear
preparation.
me out. I'm trying to break it down to you. EH, like you asked me to. It's not fun. So if you don't got the personality the way you don't want to be in ugly situations, then it is no point to put you in there, bro. I got plenty
Well,
stories where I got beat the fuck up, and I got plenty stories to where I gave niggas liver shots. You know what I mean? I dropped niggas by hooking them in a temple, all of that shit.
this is what
But
I
what
would
I'm
say.
asking you,
I
but see,
also
what I'm
been
asking,
dropped before and all that too.
I
I'm
would tell
asking
him
you,
this.
but I'm asking you about the training part of it.
I
Like,
would
how
I
would
would
Oh,
you
tell him this.
prepare
This is what I would tell
somebody?
him. Get on
it,
that treadmill. Get on that
Mm,
treadmill. Put it at least run for at least on a 7 for 10 minutes straight. You doing 3 rounds? No, yeah, more than 10 minutes. Probably 15 minutes.
right.
Hit the bag for 3 rounds. Hit the
I
speed
like
bag for 3
6.
rounds, and
I
make
like
sure that
6.
you do the jump rope for 3 rounds. So your body could get used to throwing punches, moving at a specific pace, and you get used to you just get used to holding your hands up for a certain amount of
Yeah, for a
time.
long period of time without feeling like they're gonna drop. Now that's the for sure, for
okay,
sure. But then, in my
okay.
opinion, it still do come down to personality
Yeah,
because
it
there's
does.
some people that they'll grasp it right away and they willing to go through the ugliness of it. They care
Yeah.
about it enough. You get what I'm saying? Like I had at one time to where I was training under Eugene Hart and I stepped wrong while we was doing pad work. He put the pads down and made me do footwork for 3 hours. I felt like I was gonna throw the fuck up while I was doing it. Most people won't want to just work on footwork for 3 hours though. Straight.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about pad work, footwork, and Nas said something about your stance and all of that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
if you just got
Feet
somebody,
work.
if you just
Feet
got
work.
somebody fresh, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? That
always.
didn't know nothing but saying, man, I want to, you know what I mean? I want to get to the point where you train me up to the point where I know I could go in and do 3 rounds.
It's
Like I
yeah,
understand the mental and the
it's
heart
all
part of it got to be there, but I'm
I ain't
just
gonna
talking
lie,
about
that's the most
the
important
physical
part though,
preparation.
EH. Cause a nigga can beat a bag up and look beautiful.
Facts.
But
Right, right.
then when a nigga, as soon as he start off the sparring and the nigga catch you with some hot shit and he wasn't expecting to start off that fast and he
Right.
stopped throwing punches, he fooled. I don't give a fuck how much he been punching on the bag.
That bag don't punch back.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. Pads and punching bags definitely don't punch back.
I ain't gonna
And I
lie,
feel
but
like
everybody,
my
what you was
fault,
about to
bro.
say now, my
I feel
fault.
like that's the problem with what's going on nowadays. A lot of people they just want to record themselves, hit the bag, hit the pads, look cute, but then when they don't ever want to fight, you know what I mean? So all that shit, and then they be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I'm up next." No, you're not up next. Sit your ass down. You know what I mean?
So if you had somebody that was new, then you would bring them in the ring before they spar somebody and just throw punches at them, right? So that you kind of can get them the
Oh, I would
idea of
have
what
them
it's
throw
like.
punches at me.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
Okay,
say
saying
that.
he would work his defense.
I'll work my defense. Yeah.
Shit, I
okay.
remember one time I was in the gym training under Rail. Now by then I done sparred a few times, so I was kind of comfortable with it. But
Mm-hmm.
then it was like everybody who was on my level, none of them was in the gym. It was just Raymond Ford and James Martin. So I'm bitching.
Yeah, I sparred
Cause I'm
James
like,
Martin before.
I'm like, yo, these niggas be on TV. Like, I'm not on that level. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So then Raymond Ford got in that John. He said, if you trash that chess, you trash that boxing. My OG tried to tell me. I never understood. I mean, to each their own, bro. You
Mm.
I
grasp
can't
on
really say that because I never played
right.
chess a day in my life.
Right. You grasp on boxing different, but it really do come down to personality. If a nigga got the personality to be a dog
Yeah.
and control his aggression, then he can, and he long as he learn the skill set, he cool. But in some cases, I know Greg, if a nigga hit Greg up on the internet and be like, yo, I be working, he gonna make you get in the ring first so he can see what the fuck you about. If he
Right,
see you want it, then he gonna start training you. But if
right,
he see that you ain't really like,
right,
you getting hit, you bitching, you stand still, you letting the nigga beat on you because you in
right,
survival mode, he might
right,
don't
right,
be that too keen to fuck with you. You get what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
Well,
it varies.
I would say this, and my dad will tell y'all,
Yeah.
he ain't here. I always been a motherfucker, like I always been fighting my whole life. You feel me? I've been fighting my whole life, street fights since I was a kid, always fighting. I've always been a nigga like, you hit me, I gotta hit you back harder. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's always been like that. So I really can't, I don't know about anybody else, but I just can't let nobody do something to me and something else don't be done to them.
Nah, facts.
Right.
Hey, I respect it. But yeah, so I mean, it just my thing is niggas gotta stop playing. Y'all see my man record, y'all be thinking my man sweet. Little do y'all know this nigga will fight you anytime, anywhere. And
Anywhere.
this is why I fuck with Greg so heavy. Cause he keep that same energy. We
But
can go to Africa. He's
this
still
is why
on
you
that.
can't say that Philly soft, because at the end of the day, win, lose or draw, niggas getting out there.
I
You feel
mean,
me?
but niggas who saying Philly soft for real, they either clickbaiting or they niggas who ain't gonna come out the house.
Or
South Pole don't go to no boxing gyms.
they
That's
told on niggas in Philly and moved to Chicago.
Right.
that's an ignorant statement though, man. Like I just, you know what I mean, people say shit like that, like it's come on, man. You meet motherfuckers from all over the world, man, that you know what I'm saying, is courageous, and you meet motherfuckers from all over the world that's pussies. That don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like to say a whole city, you know, he tries to say shit to be like
Shock value.
yeah,
Say
Shock
something,
value.
get you
Clickbait.
riled up.
Yeah.
you know what? When he got on ESPN like that, like whenever he got on there, and I saw how he started to do, I said he tried to do that shit Teddy Atlas do. You know, Teddy used to train him. Even the way he talks and like the way he forms his phrases, he tries to do like Teddy Atlas. And he try to say shit that's so sensational. And I'm like, he a cornball, bro. Dude, a
Oh
cornball.
Lord.
He's a cornball. I mean, I know he's a fighter and he fought and respect him for that. He was a champion and all that. But just as a person, he a cornball, bro.
Yeah,
Cornball.
man. You could be a lame and know how to fight. You could be
Yeah,
a lame
exactly.
and know how to fight.
And to me, he's not a decent person because
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
he rolled with Bud all of that time through everything. As soon as Bud left Top Rank, bro, he cloned on,
But
but he was like, Bud needs to fight Boots. And now this is what I said. I said I want to see Bud and Boots fight. But if
right,
Bud don't fight Boots, I would never say Bud is a duck. You can't say Bud is a duck. Bud got his own career trajectory that he going on. You know what I'm saying? And him and Boots just happen not to really be in the same class. Boots a little bit behind Spence and Bud and them. I can't
right.
say that they ducking Boots. I can't, and I
But
love Boots, but I
hey,
can't say that. And I'm not gonna disrespect Bud because Bud been through a lot of shit to get his career where he get to that. But his main man, bro, he turned on him. Yeah, man, he
right.
fight Boots, and I'm like, you not saying that because you really think that. You saying that because he left your master. Like, dude is a slave, bro, and I don't
Put a
respect
But
him
battery
I
for
in
that.
his
want I
back,
want
He
OG
a
to
man.
say this
slave,
though, and this is how I feel about him, and this is my thing about him. You got certain people come from certain areas. You feel me? From the struggle, from nothing, bro. Like from the hood, where people getting killed and people got family and people to feed, and you want to hop on here and you want to talk shit about them and play with their name and all that. Sometimes it's deeper than just a sport. This our way out. So I just
right,
know personally, if I was to get there, you play with me, I'm sending niggas to slap the shit out you. That's me.
right,
You feel me? Because I
right,
got
right,
brothers and sisters and people to take care of, and I got motherfuckers in these streets getting locked up. You know what I mean? We ain't
right,
playing like that.
right. Right,
We ain't
right.
playing
I
And
like
think
that.
Tim
I think,
Bradley.
see, listen, that's why I said when that thing happened with Devin, like with the whole boy cheating and all that.
He don't
Now,
hey, nah, I'm gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
you
ask
straight
y'all
up.
something though.
Nah,
I'm gonna ask y'all
nah,
something, and I'm gonna ask y'all something, and all
nah,
of
I
my
don't
old
care
people,
that nigga got cheated.
huh?
Nah, I don't care that the nigga got cheated. The nigga under you, he don't care that Devin Haney got
He
cheated.
damn sure don't. He don't give two fucks.
I don't.
Oh, but listen, no, listen. But this is what I was gonna ask. No, this is what I was gonna ask though.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Say if that would have happened to Boots. Now I ain't even gonna say nothing after that. Because see, Philadelphia got a certain type of mindset, bro, that's different than other people.
Yeah.
You
Right,
see what I'm saying? Imagine somebody would have hurt Boots and cheated Boots like that, and we found out that happened.
right. Nah, it be up.
That's how. But see, that's how people should think. Because whether you like Devin or don't like him, he a young black dude. You know what I'm saying? That's in the boxing game. See how everybody got quiet when I say if that was Boots that got cheated.
I
You see
agree
what I'm
with you.
saying?
Nah, I'm
I
on you.
agree.
I
It
feel
would
as
be.
though
It would be.
if it was Boots, I feel like you see how they going at him now. They gonna keep going at him.
Nah, they would talk shit regardless, but he
Yeah, they
talking
gonna
about
talk shit
how
about
we
him.
would feel.
I don't
He
think they
talking
would
about
do
how
that
But
we
go
would
at
feel,
him.
bro.
see, I'm just talking about the silent agreement outside of the ring.
Right.
Because see, you know, that would to me that's bigger than boxing. when you do that, especially when you do it to somebody that's beloved. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that motherfuckers really love, and for you to put 14,000 people in the stadium, it's people outside of boxing that love it.
Right.
And if somebody cheat, that's not going. And then people think that they can talk about it. It's not going to be like that, bro. It's just, I'm telling you, I promise you.
You might have a whole nother Riddick Bowe, fucking a Holyfield
You see what I'm
riot in the
saying?
crowd.
Like you just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just different, and that's why, like, we be talking about boxing and different fights and who we think gonna win and all of that, but it still should be a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talking about fighters and different, you know what I'm saying? It still should be certain level of respect. And for you to get on there and talk about a whole city, and not in a joking manner, because you know we talk shit to each other, but I'm saying to really be like, oh, Philly saw,
That be clickbait though, EH. That shit don't even be real. That should just be clickbait.
But
hey,
you know where he got it from?
He wouldn't go to Philadelphia and say that.
You already know
Bradley,
that. That means it's clickbait.
he just want to be in his troll bag.
But you gotta understand where he
situation.
got it from though. He got it from a whole rat ass nigga that's telling on niggas in Philly and going to Chicago. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Southpaw TV.
Yeah.
He do look like a Kensington brother. He got that.
But he
look.
not. Hey, bro.
He said he was in the Kensington
bro.
area.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna give you the drop. He is from the Bronx. You feel me? He from the Bronx. They ran him out the Bronx. He came to Philly. You know what I mean? His name Felipe Ortiz, or he be calling himself Richie Valens. You know what I mean? He was down A in Allegheny. He used to chill on Waymount Street. You feel what I'm saying? But you know,
you got the whole playbook on the nigga.
He told on a couple guys. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is now, you know, he was going at Greg. You feel me? Greg, that's my guy. You know, I'm a funny dude. I could do impersonation shit like that. So me and Greg did a little thing on YouTube. Ever since he see my face, he don't make videos to put me in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
he block him every time he mention a rat shit. He get blocked on every platform.
My YouTube shadow ban.
But that's let me know he really was telling. He trying to cover the truth.
My grandma told me a long time ago, guilt will make you tilt. That's all that is.
Bro, I'm talking about YouTube shadow ban. I'm talking about Twitter block. I'm talking about reporting my comments on Twitter, reporting my comments on Instagram. I can't go live for months now. You know what I mean?
So what do y'all mean by what do y'all mean by Tim Bradley got that statement from him? Like what do you mean? How did he get how did he I don't understand that.
Because like Tim must be watching these videos.
Hold on. Southpaw bitch ass came up here, but then I accepted it. But then he shut out. Come up here, gang. If you gonna come up here and talk your shit, come up here and talk your shit.
Oh, he in here?
Yeah, you a rat. You a rat, Southpaw.
Yeah, you's a rat.
Come talk your shit.
Yeah, come in here. I want to rap with you.
He came up on the panel. I accepted him. By the time I accepted him, he backed out. Get your bitch ass can have the floor. Don't come up here and try to get the live shut down because you don't want niggas to know what you was in Philadelphia doing.
Yeah.
You get in here and start talking too wild, I gotta shut you off because you trying to get the joint took down. And hey, just to talk to Kingdom John Doe, Dev only went to the law because Oscar De La Hoya got paid an extra $1 million for Ryan Garcia testing hot. And Devin Haney ain't get shit. So his thing was, go on, boy, pay us, let us get $1 million.
Well, I tell you what,
you ain't have to fight the nigga.
It's better, and this might sound fucked up, but it's better for them to handle it legally than to handle it in the street. Because if you handle it in the street, then the law gonna get involved, and then you gonna get in more trouble. Because to me, that's outside of boxing. When you go that, we already tried to do it the right way. So I'm not, and that's why I said the rematch. I'm not even with the rematch. We already tried to do it right the first time. So we already know you ain't trustworthy. You can't come in the sport and do it on a fair playing field. So why would we trust you again? And then on top of that, put more money in your pocket? Because the fight will be bigger this time than it was last time. Because
I want to say this to this boy, man.
If
he gonna come in, if he not gonna come in,
he ain't came back in here. He's
just
a
listen.
Bitch. He gonna DM me. He gonna DM me 50 messages. He's a bitch.
Well,
That's what he like to do.
DM him this. Manny, Lou Rock, and Hose. DM him that. Yeah, let him know. A and Allegheny, Wavebomb Street, red 10 speed. DM him that. Let him know. Yeah.
They done built Exhibit A off his speech. Damn.
Yeah, let him know. Manny, Lou Rock, and Hose. Just say that to him. That's it.
Oh Lord.
He definitely ain't coming in here because you about to start pulling out names and all of that. Oh my God, Southpaw.
I hope it wasn't.
And guess what, Southpaw TV? Them my family, brother. You told on my folks, man.
Damn, who worse, him or Rayful Edmonds over the bucket of fried chicken? Damn. Jeez.
So does this dude have a channel? Do this dude got a channel?
Yeah, he got mad subscribers too.
Listen, you know what he's doing though?
Clickbait.
He's trying to get himself built up, bro. That's why
he jumped into beef after Greg called Auntie Sco and made that shit go viral. Yeah. He jumped in that beef and started talking about Greg had a record. But he one of them niggas that if he get in the ring with him, he getting tore the fuck apart too. Niggas gonna agree with how many rounds you normally do, Southpaw. I normally do 5. All right, bet. That's what we on 5. And niggas is getting out in 2 and 3 too.
But he's the 6'9" version for boxing. He's the
he looked like him too, but I want to say this real quick. If you told on people, bro, you shouldn't be hopping on the internet talking about who cut like that, who ain't cut like that, what city soft, who saw. You shouldn't have never said nothing. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't even put yourself out there like that at all.
His angle is the troll. Like I said, he like to play
what I'm saying is when y'all give him
Takashi role
when y'all give him time and energy, and when you literally type or say his name, the algorithm is picking that up. That he really benefiting from that. That's the same thing I was saying about Senior.
He was not having it.
Senior didn't say nothing until at the Boots fight, and then all of a sudden we started talking about him again. And I'm telling you on some just regular stuff. I remember I had hit G and Mill like one day, like a couple of weeks before Boots fought. I was like, "Yo, where Junior and Senior? We ain't heard nothing about them." This was after the negotiations. Wasn't nobody talking about them no more because their name wasn't attached to Boots. And as soon as after the fight, he on everybody podcast.
Everybody, he was on everybody's situation.
Man, them guys be doing that stuff to keep themselves relevant. And if this dude got a channel, people are like just like hear us talking and go to his channel just because. That's how these dudes be drumming up.
They can go to the Rat channel for all the fuck I care. I don't care.
No, but what I'm saying is it's benefiting them because you sending them money.
Man, fuck that nigga. He can have the money.
But I'm gonna take the money from him because I'm snatching his honor.
Hey, I got my morals intact.
He's still gonna get shamed, brother. My
record got all types of F's, but a nigga can't point me out and say I told on nobody.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. This is how I feel. You want to troll? You want to do what you do? Now I'm on your ass. You know what I mean?
Now
don't
I'm
duck
trolling.
me. Don't duck me. Don't get on this internet talk about Greg ducked you and niggas is ducking. You ducking. Don't say nothing about Boots ducking nobody when you ducking me. You dig me?
Right. I just don't like to see dudes benefit from you know what I mean, not being solid dude.
I get it.
I get it. You want a sucker to be a sucker. Let the sucker be a sucker.
Because with the internet, you could be the lowest, grimiest, you know what I'm saying, slimiest person, but with the internet, you can benefit from it just because people talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a fucking world right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like, get them chumps no energy. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't found a way to monetize being popular. Even if you popular for being
the fight ain't happening, young beast. Niggas don't. Najee was trying to fly the nigga first class and get him a hotel room out Vegas to rumble Greg on neutral grounds. He would not do it, bro. You go back on the cigar talk, the nigga was hiding the cell phone, acting like he had a burner. He don't want to rumble.
When I see him do that,
nigga
I'm like,
at my
DM. We doing this. Like you showing them.
Niggas
you get what I'm saying?
But he had to draw like it was a burner. He was.
What you doing that for when you have no honor? When
he just was like this. I'm like, really?
But what you doing that for? You told you in witness protection. What you doing that for?
Right. He want niggas to fly out there so he can get niggas booked. You want
to sit here and talk about Chicago. You're not even from Chicago, bro.
Right.
That never was the goal to fight though. That wasn't the goal. The goal
I
was
know he wasn't
to
even
get
no
followers
boxing
and
gym to go
to
to.
get popular. That was never the goal to fight. That was, you
But
know what I'm
Richie,
saying? That was never the
if it
goal.
was going to happen, it would have been happened. He don't want to fight.
But
But
he ain't cut like that.
he not
He
no
ain't
real
cut like
fighter.
that.
He ain't got
And
no
then,
honor. That nigga just do shit for
and at the end
clicks.
of the day, I'm at him because you keep antagonizing the city. You going at somebody that I know personally, got love for personally, and you going at my religion.
Right.
You feel me? All
Hey,
the Muslims, they
hey,
lost
with that being
individuals.
said, y'all
You call
know I got love for y'all, but we about to shut this bitch down. Niggas got shit to do. Hey man, hey, I got love for y'all, man. Hey, peace to everybody that was in the comments that was tapped in. If you ain't sub, please sub. We're gonna talk more shit and don't be afraid to come up on this panel. If y'all ever want to talk, anybody, I tell everybody this every single time. We go live every day at 6 p.m. And if you want to get on here, you ain't even gotta agree with us. You can have your own opinion. You see Team Shakur came on here in the beginning if you was watching from the gate. He had his whole different opinion on Jaron Boots Ennis than me. Come up here and talk this
who
shit.
Kendra?
No, Bo before him.
Hey, I just want to say something about Kendra. Look, the other night the boy was yelling at the top of his lungs, bro, talking about, "Oh, Boots, that's my fighter. That's my fighter, nigga." He talking about why would Boots fight Brian Nerman in the pocket. Da-da-da-da-da. He yelling at his phone about Boots. And then a couple of days later, he calling Boots a duck. And I just told him, I said, bro, you gotta pick a side, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, niggas don't whatever get them attention. See,
Nigga,
That's what I'm saying. That's what
we
I'm
ain't
saying.
going for that, bro.
H, the nigga telling me, he said, I think Boots and knock out Virgil, but then he's saying Boots ducked him. I'm like, which one is it, bro? You got to pick.
But not who is he? Do you know him?
I mean,
Nah,
I've been on other channels
people.
with him. I've been on
Yeah,
other
I was gonna
channels
say
with him.
other people know of him. He be in the
Have
mix.
y'all ever seen him?
This
In
is
real
my
life,
first time coming
not in
across
real
him.
life.
All
I be
right.
going back and forth with him on another chat, be telling him we can rumble if he want to rumble. You feel me?
I guess because I'm a little bit old, this is just different for me, man. Like, I like the technology. Like, this shit is cool. I never thought you'd be able to do this shit with people. But it's just like, motherfuckers be getting on here and be on some clown shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just
Stay
like,
in the
it
safe
opened up the
space.
like,
floodgates.
But
Stay in the
I'm gonna
safe
say this about
space.
him though. At least he know it's all fun and games. He know his jokes. He know I be playing with him. But there's certain people on this joint that really be trying to threaten you and like try to put fear in your heart, like they really gonna do something and they not never gonna do shit.
No,
You know what I
right.
mean? But
That's
he
a fact.
understand. He know it's all games. And with him, I'll be playing with him. Certain niggas I ain't playing with.
Right.
okay, all right. So he just coming on here to have fun. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. He cool.
Because
Hey,
I didn't really understand what he was saying. Like, he wasn't really saying nothing. He was just screaming Boots Duck. Like, I thought he was
Yeah,
going
that's
to
what I'm
really be
saying.
talking
He did
boxing,
that the
but
other day.
okay.
I told him, shut your Anthony Peterson looking ass up, nigga.
Okay.
hey, man. Hey, I love y'all niggas, but we gotta
Love
get
you too,
off.
bro.
All right. Salute y'all. Peace.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.
All
All
right,
right.
y'all.
All right.
All right.